Hello, 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 everybody. Thanks a lot for being today with us. I can see that we have more and more people joining us as I speak. Welcome to today's webinar or rather training where myself and Armin, so we will talk about so many things, so interesting, inspirational things. We will share with you lots of strategies, but most importantly, we plan this training specifically before New Year. And as we all know, we have only 2 days left. So let's make the most out of whatever the time we have left for 2023. And let's also looking forward for the year 2024. But without further ado, I can see good comments. Hello, I can see that you all guys here. Let's go to next slide. So my name is Mila Serdyakova. I've been in the company for almost 8 years now, been involved into the various roles. I started as one of the students in Academy of Private Investor and grew into their managerial role and also to the President Council member. So I've been through so many roller coasters within our companies. Those of you who have been in a company for a while, you probably seen my growth as well, and I'm so pleased and happy that today we have opportunity to share with you the most important things which we had in 2023. And our biggest aim today is to really make a big difference in 2024. So therefore, for everybody who been in the company for a while, welcome to today training slash webinar. For those who are new people, you will hear lots of interesting insights. But I've been here for a long time enough in order for me to really be able to share with you the best strategies, not from the theory, but from the practical point of view. My journey from agent to the president took me a few years. But I have done it entirely myself with the help of my team, with the help of my mentors, and I know how to achieve biggest goals and biggest dreams. I achieve a lot within the company. I hit my financial targets, and I still, want to achieve even more, to help even more people, inspire them, add value. And I keep doing what I do no matter what, because I feel passionate about this, and I feel that's having something to really leave a legacy behind. This is what I stand for. So this is shortly about me, but let's go to the next slide. So today our agenda has 5 primary parts. First, I will talk about the dreams and vision strategies for 2024. Then Armand will be talking about the business growth strategies for those who are specifically building the business in MLCI. You will find lots of interesting tools which you can use in order to really make your business fully workable for you for 2024. We will not talk about just theoretical things what need to be done. You actually also going to be into the exercises on this training. We will talk about the personal development and how to become a leader, because this is one of the biggest topics. I know we have so many people in this Zoom. There are lots of familiar names, and these are people already on managerial positions within their marketing plan of Coinset. So therefore, this session, guys, specifically for you. Then I will take over for financial planning and management, because money and financials play huge role in our lives. And to have 2024, the year which you reach your financial plans and maybe even reach your financial freedom, I think it's important to understand some key principles and basics, which I will be able to share with you. And then I will finish up with the state of wealth, prosperity, and success. We will talk about the mindset. We will talk about what are prerequisites needed in order to not giving up on your journey. So this is very short what we will learn today. So be prepared for next maybe 2.5 hours plus minus active training. There are going to be exercises which you will be given to do inside the training. So please make sure that you have water with you, that you have pen, and you have a paper. Because this is what you need. This is what this meeting and training is all about. We want to finish today training with full sets. That's when you close this Zoom, you know your strategies, you know what to do in order to really make 2024 the big year for you. Not for me, not for the company, not for somebody else's sake, for your sake. So make sure that you're ready. And also, I will ask you an unusual favor. This is the room setting for this specific training is different. So therefore, I will ask you to turn on your cameras. I would like to see you. Armand would like to see you as well. When we do the trainings, it's so important to see people, to get the feedback, not just from, you know, like from what we see on the screen, but also being able to see you, your reactions, if it's possible. Those who wanted to use the camera, please do so, because this will be very helpful for us as mentors and speakers to get connected with you. But this time we actually put all languages in one room, so make sure that you tune into your language, that you tune into your presentation translated into 4 languages. So you should be able to see everybody on the same screen, but then your screen and your language will be according to your preference. So make sure that you are using settings on Zoom in order to tune in to the right language, to see the presentation and to hear translation. And thank you, Yulia, for putting the message now in the webinar chat. These are brief instructions. So we have, one more time, we have Russian language, English language, we have Spanish language, and we have Tamil language for this specific webinar. And the last thing from my end, I want to say huge thanks to especially Indian team of action takers, and Kazakhstan team of action takers, who've been an inspiration for us to really put this webinar in such a short notice, because we run a few very interesting groups together with Armand in India and for Kazakhstan. And we find out that the topics which we wanted to prepare for you guys, they are in high demand, an entire organization. So you are inspiration for us to put this training together, because we see your feedback. We see how many of you are trying to really make a big difference. You have a great plans for 2024. And we want to be here to support you. So thanks a lot for inspiration of putting this training. So your feedback and everything what you shared is always, always important. Thank you. Let's go to the next slide. So first starts always first with dream and vision. Let's go to the next slide. Everything what is around us, it's first started within us. So everything what you have today in your life, whatever it's good or bad, you are the one who created this. And there's a very famous saying that our thoughts are creating our reality, because everything what we think of, everything what we feeling of, everything what we saying out loud and inside ourselves, everything projecting into the outside world. And here people can have an argument saying, but we don't choose where do we live. We don't choose what country and what language. We don't choose the political and economical situation around us. But unfortunately, this is not the case. Even the worst situation which happened in your life, you're the one who choose. Maybe you did not choose it consciously, something which you are as adult to make a decision, but you choose this subconsciously. And if you believe in karma, if you believe the universe laws that, you know, we all been infinite spirit, and we all have a soul, then there are specific, I would say, task for the soul is to go through the experiences which soul is seeking in order to really live this life the way how soul has been chosen. So therefore, everything what you've been given from the birth, from the beginning, your nationality, the family that you've been born into, the languages you speak, your appearance, everything, your skills, your strengths, your weaknesses, everything is already being prerequisites for your soul in order for you to achieve your highest purpose, in order for the soul to get a needed experience. And we've been given our body as a temple, the body which serves us on this planet Earth. And in order for us to fulfill what we're here for, we need to use our body together with our heart, together with our soul, to synchronize to our highest goals and highest potential. So therefore, everything what is there, it's been chosen. Something that you choose subconsciously, something you choose consciously, but everything what's around you is your personal projection. So therefore, the first things which you need to start with is to clear your inner rubbish, to clear your inner negative thoughts. There are many methods how to do this. I use, for example, different meditations, and I do this almost on a daily basis. If I feel down, if I feel that I have too much on my plate, and recently I feel this a lot. If I feel like, I'm not getting, the results I wanted, and I start putting myself into the negative state, the first what I do, I will put an meditation and I will tune in. I'll go to my room, and for 20 minutes, for 30 minutes, I will listen the meditation. I will try to relax my brain, because my brain is sometimes working on so many directions. So it's so hard to just control and to stop my thoughts. But meditation's something which helped me a lot. And for those of you who feel overwhelming, and 2023 could be overwhelming, put from 1 to 10, where 1, the 2023 was very difficult to you. Number 10, if the year 2023 was piece of cake and easy. I feel, for me personally, year 2023 could be maybe number 3 or number 4. It's been really, really tough year for many reasons, family-wise, business-wise, my personal development-wise. It's been lots of challenges. And 2023 has very important state on numerology as well. This year, actually, we're battling with inner ourselves, that we are given this year 2023 to really understand what is our strength and what do we really need to look into for the next 30 years of our life. So therefore, year 2023 been full of different events on different areas of life: political, economical, personal, and people find themselves in 2023 a lot in the middle of battle, Put plus those who can relate. It could be inside the battle within yourself. Maybe it's actually battle between the family members, between the business partners. But lots of things has happened in 2023, and it's not been easy year, at least for me. And I can see your pluses, you can see your feedback. Many also have really difficulties in 2023. So therefore, if we want to have a different results, then we need to have a different strategies, because everything what we have been using so far brought us here, and our here, it's here and now. Have a look at your life from the perspective of as if you are a bird, as if you are somewhere higher, somebody who can look from the outside. And you will realize that you standing here on the 29th of September at your time zone, everything what you have today, your baggage, this being a result of your previous choices, previous directions, previous actions. And if you're not satisfied for whatever reasons, if you're not satisfied with where are you today, then the only way how to break through this is to start making different choices, different actions, start doing something different, which will bring you a different results. So therefore, today it's all about you. What do you want? What tools and strategies you would like to have in order for you to have your best life ever. At the end of the day, we only live once, and we don't know where is the ending of this life. Maybe the ending will be in 50 years, and it will be in a week, in a day. We never knew. And this is our life. So if you want to really every day counts. So let's first thoughts are. What do you attract you and around you? And to have a dream as the powerful way of attracting what you want will really help you to synchronize further with yourself. Let's go to the next slide. So here what you can see, we call this circle of unfulfilled possibilities. Unfortunately, 90% of the people they live the life on a circle of unfulfilled possibilities their entire life. And this circle is almost the same for everybody, for all countries all over the world. We have a birth, then we go to the nursery school, then we go to the school, then we go to college and university, then we're planning to have a good income, then we go to this good job to have this income, then we have home family job cycle, then we have a kids, then we have cycle getting speeder and speeder, faster and faster, and then we retire, and the last is death, the finish of the circle. And the circle itself is not the problem, but the problem is that people don't live happily when they go through this circle, because they're always like unrealized potential. Because when you're a child, you want to go to school faster, you want to go to the university because you've been told so, that get a good job. And when you're in a job, you build up your business profile, you need to through competition, you need to be the best, you need to try harder, you need to put even more effort. So it's almost like you never feel that's it's enough, you never feel that you achieve something. You're always looking for something else, for the bigger role, for the bigger check, for the bigger opportunities. And for that, we've been told through the childhood that we need to work hard. Many of you have heard saying that, money they don't grow in the trees. Put plus. How many of you heard the saying that, you need to try hard in order to get a good job? Who heard that, you need to be the best in your job in order for you to get promoted? Like, this is all our limitations which has been put in our brain, and we put this: if I do this, then I will receive this. If I do this, only I will receive this. And this is so dangerous. This is very dangerous state where you never will feel actually satisfied, because there are always going to be this if I need to do this, if I will receive this, if I do this. So therefore, the life pursuit of money, of wealth and abundance could be the lifetime. And people work tirelessly for 20, 30, 40, 50 years just to get a retirement. And my mom is an excellent example. She been her entire life accountant, and she worked in the same city with the same job for almost 35 plus years. And when she retired, the amount of money which government pay her for retirements, it's not even enough to cover her basic needs. But person works 35 years, from 9 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening, 35 years, just to end up going to the retirement and to the pension and receive not enough money to just meet her basic needs. And I'm so happy that today I'm in a position when I can support my mother, when I can really give her this extra money support, because otherwise it will be like so scary for her and for many people like this in the world who work so hard for entire life just to realize that at the retirement there is no security. I don't want to scare you with everything what I just said, but I want you to realize that something which we've been taught from early ages by our parents and probably by our grandparents, but our system, it is not actually how it should be in real life. Many people should have a different mindset where they should understand that they are the one who creating the world around them, that there are so many opportunities, there are millions and billions of money in the world. There are people who become millionaires within the overnight. There are so many business opportunities today exist for almost any age. You can start your new business if you have a desire. So instead of putting people into this rat race for entire life, people should have this freedom to choose what they want and to achieve the biggest dreams, because this is only how we can live our life fully. Let's go to the next slide. And our aim is to get people break through this circle of unrealized opportunity and give them access to this circle of money. Can you please put plus those of you who played the game Genius of Finance? Put plus if you play the game Genius of Finance. You probably remember what feelings you got when you are running this little rat race on inside the circle, and how you feel like a winner when you go to the outside circle. The outside circle where big deals happening, where the big money happening, when big life is happening. You know, these feelings is amazing, but we all started this game and the same terms and conditions. There is a very famous saying that our life is a game, and every day we have a different terms and conditions. We might have a certain time of the life we can have a great opportunity, certain life we can have a bad opportunities. A debt collector can come and take out your business or take out the money. You can have a baby which will be extra expensive, so you can have a job, you can lose the job. So like this is our life. But if you look at the life like on a game, and you will start treating this with less seriousness, you will see how open-minded you will be becoming. Because the circle of money, this circle of opportunities is accessible for everybody. And everybody who really wants to go to the circle is able to do this. And we have certain instruments and certain strategies, certain tools which we can help people to achieve this circle. But I can reassure you, when you're building up your business, when you're doing MLCI and you're reaching certain level of your finance, of your structure, of your organization, this is completely different game altogether. And in our business, we have these amazing instruments. In MLCI, we build the business from one hand, but from another hand, we emphasize a lot on the investment, on educational, financial and investment literacy. Because especially those who play the game Genius of Finance, their people have actually very similar opportunities across the entire game. But the only difference, if people are going to the second circle, to the circle of success, is listening to decision, what people do with opportunities which are coming to them within their lifetime. Same in a real life. So it's not about having not enough opportunity, having not enough money to start with. It doesn't matter. You can start from scratch. But if you're open-minded to the new opportunity, if you know how to use them in your advantage, then you would be able to build your business, to build your empire from the scratch. You would be able to see these opportunities, whatever their business or investment opportunities, whatever it's coming from our company or any other companies, but you will understand how to use these opportunities in order for you to turn them into these little steps which will take you outside of the circle of poor and will put you into the circle of global wealth, the circle of realized possibilities when you live your life fully. So what do we have and what we can offer within our company, within our MLCI project, in order to help people to move to the circle of wealth? First, investment and financial related trainings on the business. And we're talking about the practical trainings. We don't do just trainings for the knowledge sake. If you have lots of knowledge, is good. But if you don't use your knowledge into the practice, then you are wasting your potential. Number two, you can build your business on your own terms. You can start MLCI from scratch. You don't need to, like in traditional business, to have big sum of money to start your business, to have a specific market which you only work with. And if you want to expand there, you need to put even more finance. You can truly start your business from scratch. And we have a marketing plan which allow people to start building business as soon as they accept agents' terms and conditions. And for people to do this, they only need to put the tick in the back office without any purchase required. You're able to build your own business. Also, number three, you have opportunity to get your financial result, your financial desired result. If you wanted to earn $50 per month or 500, 5,000, 500,000, this is all possible. And you only need to have a strategy. You need to have this, desire to really achieve your goal in order for you to earn the amount of money which you believe you need or you want to achieve. But it's possible within the structure of MLCI business. It's possible to earn any money that you ever imagined and wanted for you to create. Also, you have opportunity to create your capital through the portfolio that we have. We have multiple projects today in our ecosystem, include EvaSend, RPGC. We have new Eva Health projects which joined recently, our ecosystem. We also have some old projects which are still there. None of the companies just, get closed. There are still lots of things needs to be completed in order for businesses to prosper, and those who are businessmen, I hope that you can rely and to help also many people to understand that business is running from the idea to the profitable stage, not within the year or two. There are much more money needs to be invested into the business and the business processes in order for people to get the returns. The building the business from scratch, it is almost like, having a child. You don't expect your newborn child already start talking and walking next day, don't you? So why do you have this expectation for a newborn business that if the business been opened a year ago, well, it's 1 year old child. What 1 year old child can do? Well, maybe walk, well, barely, maybe talk. Yes, a little bit it can, but don't have expectation that a 1 year old child will be, being the best students at home and will read the books with you together. This is not real. This is not happening. Of course, you might argue saying it depends what type of business. And yeah, if you are online entrepreneur and you work for yourself, you can build your brand online and you can make a big difference within the year of your life. But if you're talking about the business such as payment solution providers, exchange, if you're talking about technological companies, then of course the 1 year, it's not a time frame, or even 2, even 3 years is not the time frame which business should be benchmarked on. It took Alibaba 25 years to launch and to create the biggest IPO in history. So therefore, don't benchmark the business growth based on your personal expectations. It should be based on understanding the industry business in. So therefore, in our company, we can help you to create the capital of 1 million plus within the next 2 to 5 years. But again, this depends what products you're choosing to be part of. It depends on what businesses you will be participated into. And the most importantly, what we can help our people, our partners, is to help in the dream realization. So within 2 to 5 years, it's very realistically to reach your dreams. It could be financial freedom. It could be a specific goal or target that you have in your life, and you wanted to fulfill your biggest purpose, your biggest dream. We have it all here through the combination of education, through the combination of business, entrepreneurship, and also business MLCI. We have this beautiful opportunity for people to really make a big difference. Only if you are wanted to have this opportunity, because there are many people in the real life, same like in Genius of Finance game, they will pass the opportunity. They will pass their opportunity to grow, to build a business. They will never go outside of the comfort zone to really achieve their dreams. And that's why there are only little percentage of the people are really make it to the big circle, to the big game. And I wish you really be among these people. I know we have now almost 300 people in this room, and I know that people who listen in this training, there are some people who already committed to fulfill the dreams and goals. Put plus actually if you feel like this is something you want to do. You wanted to do because it's your choice, because it's your life, because you want to every day to be counted, and you don't want to waste time. I can see lots of pluses. Perfect. Well, let's go to the next slide. So what needs to be done? And this is your first homework. First, have a commitment to be open to knowledge and be ready to learn for the next 12 months. Take a little challenge for yourself. What new you wanted to do every week, maybe every day, to really become new version of yourself, really make something different that you did not do yet in 2023. Maybe you want to learn new strategy about effective business development. Maybe you want to read one book per week or per month. Maybe you want to learn new language, but choose something. What is there for you that you wanted to develop for the next 12 months, and have a commitment to have this open mind to the knowledge. Step number 2, decide to take necessary actions to achieve the desired results. Actions is everything. If we have only knowledge in our life, we are not progressing within our goals. Have knowledge is good, but I call these people libraries who know everything, but they don't receive their results because they don't use this knowledge into the practice. So don't be the one who knows everything. Be the one who actually have a result. It's better know less and have a great result than know more and have no result. Let's go to the, number 3, decide what do you want to do for 2024. Do you want to have specific rank in your business if you're building the business MLCI? What structure size you would like to have? How many people you would like to influence? How many people from what countries you would like to work with? What countries you would like to visit for the next year? Maybe you have your country wish list, and these specific countries you want to do the business. I remember when I started to build MLCI many years ago, I always wanted to have India. We did not have India country on our map, our business or Academy of Private Investor Business, a majority it was Russian countries, Russian-speaking countries in CIS, and I really wanted to work with India because this market is always, seems like magical for me. There are lots of culture in India, there are lots of languages, diversity, and there's so many people. So I always had a passion about like two countries, India and Australia. These are, sorry for the rest of the world, but these are two countries we are really, from my childhood, I wanted to travel and I wanted to visit because I don't know, this country just seems to me so magical. They've always been so far away. And when I put this into the universe, when I put this, like desire there that I wanted to open India, I will find the person. If I cannot do it myself, and because I'm not speaking local language, I'm not local, I'm so far from this culture, I will find the person with who I can build and open India. And I was so committed to this goal. And within the span of few months, actually, that person appeared, and he appeared out of blue. I didn't came to him. I met the guy who introduced the guy, and this guy happened to be Indian, a businessman in London who speak perfectly few languages in India. He had a different high roles with India government, and on that time he was in a completely different project, and he was not even in MLCI, he was not even in investment, he was doing completely different business. He was a doctor or something like this, or he has his own practice. And when we start talking to him, and it not happened over the night, I've been talking to him for like weeks, for maybe months. I just offered him and said, you know what, I have this passion to bring our business to India because I believe that people can benefit a lot. People can have the new transport infrastructure, they can have a new earnings. We're going to bring education, financial education in India. I think it will be amazing. And I actually need the person who can help me to do though. And I need somebody local. I need somebody who can introduce me to every single person in India, so we build a team. And he said yes. He agreed because he saw the potential, not just money-making opportunity, but he saw the potential of helping people from his own country, even though he was doing completely different business, as I said. But he felt passion, and he felt like, well, what if we actually will be given education and the trainings and opportunities and business and investment to India, and people will start having different life. And today I can say, like, with confidence, there are so many people in India has good results, who has already changed their life. I've seen the stories when people used to trade the vegetables with their family and they've been speakers on the stage. I've seen people from the villages where they didn't even have the internet, but today they are owners of their portfolio, and some of the people already receive more money that they invested into our projects. So there are amazing success happened, but it's all started with a person who has a desire. And as a result of my desire, I attracted another person, and he attracted another person and another person. And look today, how many lives we touched together in India. And we have stories like this on the entire world. Every single leader who's here today can share with you their own story. And the story will be so inspirational how they open new country. So like, really imagine, start putting into your mind and feed your brain with this desires which you wanted to achieve. Make the 2024 a new year for your business. So plan what countries you want to travel, what countries you want to open business with, how much you want to earn. Imagine how your dream life would be, and how would you feel when you achieve this dream life. And the last step, but not the least, take decisions. Take decisions and actions. Actions started from us. We are the one who taken the first steps. Have a look at the children, how much effort they put for them in order to start learning how to walk. If adults would put as like 50% of that effort in their business dreams, we would have lots of adults today and lots of grown-ups who would live their life fully, who would live their life with a full of confidence. But adults, unfortunately, give up frequently compared to children. So therefore, if you want to be the really, if you want to have a different result and you want to live your life fully, take actions. And this is 4 little steps, which is your homework today. And please put plus who already start doing this, already start thinking what it could be, what do you really want? And I wish you to really put this into the perspective. And we have only a few years before New Year. And I will take you why it's important to do this before New Year. So take this little 4 steps and reflect to what I just shared with you in the first part. And I wish you really to achieve your biggest dreams and make the 2024 your big year ever. Let's go to the next slide. And now I would like to invite my friend, my colleague, my business partner, Armand Mourniaks to the stage where he will be sharing with you his best practices and his inspirational stories. And I hope people that after what you heard today, your life will never be the same again. Armand, floor is yours.
Thank you, Mila. Hello, everyone. So do you hear me? Please press on the scale 1 to 10. 10, you hear me very well. 5, not so well. 1, I don't hear you at all. Great, great, great. So it's cool to be here. And also I would like to say big thanks to our Action Taker group from Kazakhstan and also from India for pushing us to have this great training. And today I will be sharing with you, by the way, if you are here and you really would like to make a next year as your best year in order to achieve the ranks, in order to achieve your goals, in order to achieve your financial targets. So please say I. Say I if you are here and you would like to have it, because I will be sharing with you my personal journey. I will be sharing with you my personal tips. And guys, we will be doing some workout. We will be doing the training here and right now in order for all of us to have a 2024 as the best year in our lives. All right. So I would like to start. Let's go quickly through those this slide. So those people who don't know me, I've been in the company since 2014, and yes, Mila Serdukova is one of the By the way, do you like Mila? Did you love what she shared with you? Yes, exactly. So, and I remember that I met Mila through my friend, and for half a year, Mila was just like questioning, and she wasn't ready to jump in the business. She was, like a kind of tasting the water. And she's the one of the person that since 2015 we are doing this business together, and today we are growing the business and many things that we do together. Mila, thank you so much. Also for being a big asset in the company. So who am I? I'm a simple guy like most of you, but different. And those people who knows me, they are saying that Armand is unstoppable. And the reason why I'm unstoppable, I will share on the next slide, but quickly go through some stories that actually brought me here. And that I had a bad accident in 2013. My back was damaged, and I had a back injury, disc cracked. My life felt miserable. And I remember that I was laying in the bed in the hospital, and I was praying to God. I said, God, if you will give me another chance, if you will give me something that can prove myself that I'm worthy, so then I will be doing whatever it takes, and I will never, ever be scared to take any action. and of course the responsibility. And I remember that day so clear, that up to today, it's already 9 years, like we are stepping into the year 10, that we are growing this company. And I'm telling you that we ain't not going anywhere. All right. And the business growth acceleration today is something that I would like to share with you. Let's go to the next slide. And what actually is a business? Do we have a business people here? If you run your own business, not MLM business, not MLCI business, if you have your traditional business, press 1 in the chat, please. If you are running your own business. So we have quite a lot of entrepreneurs here, right? And the reason why I'm asking you this is that, can you agree with me that to run your own business, whatever you're doing, it's a small shop that you are running, or it's a company, so there is only one person responsible for that, and this is you. If I'm right, say I. Only person who is responsible for the business is you. And it doesn't matter you are running the small shop, grocery store, or you are running the MLCI. It's about you. It's a you. This is your business. It starts from you. It starts from your daily routine. It starts from your daily agenda. It starts from your daily time management. It starts from you. And today I would like to share to those people who are here who would like to make MLCI really as they one and only business, and you believe in this vision and mission to create this security token based portfolio, which will be sharing the possibilities and some profits with many people. So then it starts from you. And in the 2013, laying in the bed in the hospital, I was realizing that all my life I played small. I was always afraid of taking responsibility. Every time when there was some job offer, if there was a mention that you need to be having the higher education diploma, PhD, or you need to be graduated from the university, I always put this on the side. I said, it's not for me. I'm not capable to do that. I'm not worthy to be there. And I remember that day when this health issue happened, and I said to the God, I said, God, if you will give me something that I will I can be able to do, that I will be taking any responsibility, I will be jumping in this opportunity, and I will never let it go. And today is 9 years since I'm doing this. And everything that I achieved in my life, it's because I always thought about myself, that this is my business. I am responsible. I am the manager of the business. I am the head of the business. And it doesn't matter that there at that time we had our friend and CEO, Andrei Havratov, who was actually running the business. But I was always considering that this is my business. And what happened? So Mila joined, Annette joined. Annette joined, and after that, she invited Mila. And you are getting the first follower, the first supporter. And that's what I would like, guys, today to deliver this message. So if you are passionate about something, if you are ready to take the action, you are ready to take this commitment, then you will be always seeing other people to follow you. Maybe they will be following you after 5 years, maybe after 3 years, maybe when they will see that everything is really happening, and then they will join. But they will be following you, and that's where you are getting the first support. After that, what you need to do when you are supporting, of course, you are leading by example, you are showing the path, and then you need to duplicate that system. You need to duplicate your business. And this is a third step. So duplication, multiplication, and the growth. So when you duplicate, when you're duplicating your presentations, and I remember that Annette, so she started to pass everything to Mila, and Mila was more active. But when Annette saw the result, so she basically also joined the business, and she was more active. But the main point is that when she learned from me presentation, when she learned how to do the rendezvous, when she learned all these things, so she started to repeat after me. That's how she started to duplicate entire system. And I'm talking today about the 5 simple steps that if you guys will follow these 5 simple steps, I can guarantee you that sooner or later you will see the results. And if you don't see it today, it's like an iceberg, like you see only the top of the iceberg, but what is under the water? So it's unbelievable. There is a much more potential. There is a much more followers, much more leaders. They will be growing because of you who are showing the example. And that's how you will be doing this multiplication. That's how you will grow the network. And after that, all what you need to do, you just have to mentor. You have to go and learn. Today, my life is about trainings. I'm today studying with the 3 mentors, and I'm in 2 business clubs where I'm gaining the information. And the reason why I'm doing this, in order for you to get it, in order for me to be able to pass it to you, to mentor you, to help you. And that's why on the next slide, so I would like to show you that these 5 simple steps, which is, let's say, core essence of the business, that is your road to success. So to start growing your network, that is the first thing. But you will be able to do it only when you master the presentation, when you have a certainty in the company, in the team, when you are not looking in the past, you are looking in today's reality. For example, if we are taking today RPGC and Wilden and his team. So if you will dive deep, if you will go and do your due diligence, you will understand that we never ever had any company like them. They already are on the market. They already are recognized by the big companies. But because of our doubts, because of our perception, the wrong perception, so we are missing the opportunity. We are putting that on the side because we are waiting for miracles to come. But please understand that what was yesterday, it will not gonna be the same thing tomorrow. So you need to understand that the world is changing, the life is changing. One day you woke up and everything outside is sunny and sunshine, and you are getting the vitamin D, and the next day there's a rainy, and you are not the one who is actually able to predict. But if we are going into the new day with a fresh mindset, with the let's say integrity to do something good, then one day you will see the results. And like I said, everything that I learned, everything that Mila learned, we are actually providing in an Action Takers group. And press plus in the chat if you are already in Action Takers group, or you've been in Action Takers group, which we were running like a couple of years ago. Can I see you? So you can confirm that everything that we learned, we were passing to you. We were getting a lot of trainings. We paid for a lot of trainings. And then we brought these golden nuggets and we were sharing with the people who are in this Action Taker group. And the Action Taker group is like a small group where we, myself and Mila, we are trying to spend more time with each and one of you. All right. So let's go quickly back to our business outlook. So the first, we need to grow the network, and that is possible only with the daily presentations. More presentations you do, more skills you have. More skills you have, more certainty you have. More certainty you have, more clarity you got. More clarity you have, then more confidence you gaining. And when you have a confidence, then people will follow you, because people are not following information. People are following confidence. And this is the only way how you can gain the confidence. You have to do many presentations. And I was recently on one of the training, which was done by Don Pena. If you don't know him, so he's a multi-billionaire. And Don Pena said to the audience one thing. He said, raise your hand if you are not a millionaire. So can I also see here, press plus if you are not a millionaire? If you are not a millionaire in India, in Australia, in any place. So you never been a millionaire and you are not a millionaire. Okay. And now press 1 in the chat if you would like to be a millionaire. 1. Okay, I see that there are people who really would like to achieve it. And here is the thing that Don Pena said. He said, the reason why you are not a millionaire, because you haven't done 10,000 cold calls. So he was talking to the business people who were selling printers, who were selling laptops, who were selling cups and different stuff. But he said, you are not a millionaire because you are not, you haven't done 10,000 cold calls. And he said, I can guarantee you, if you will do the 10,000 calls, then you will find the one company, one person, one businessman who will tell you, okay, I will buy everything that you have and you will make your $1 million. And I realized that really, when I started my journey, I wasn't a millionaire. I was a broke up guy. I was a guy with a credit card in minus and many other like debts that I had. And I remember when I joined, like I was so badly wanting to become a financially free, to become a millionaire. And people were asking me, Arman, like, why you want to be a millionaire? Because it sounds cool, because it's give you the freedom. And then the person said, he said, you don't want to be a millionaire. You want to have a lifestyle that the millionaires has. If it resonates to you, say I. You don't want to have $1 million. You want to have a lifestyle that the $1 million is giving. Am I right? Yes, I see guys, like your comments. And then I realized that in order for me to have a lifestyle, maybe I don't need $1 million. And you know, funny thing was that I went to the Andre's training, and that was a training game of life. And he told to the entire audience these two things. He said, do you wanna really play out full in this life? Then all what you need to do, the first thing, you need to try yourself in every activity. You never had the company, then open the company. It's not a big deal. Hire the people, fire the people, get into activity with your accountant, with your lawyer. So try this. And then after 3 weeks, or 3 months, you will you can close the company, but you will have experience. And then I realized that everything that in the life I want, it's easy. It's actually possible. And all what I need to do, I just need to make a decision. So, and that's why when I made the decision, I started to follow my mentor, Andre. He told me to do the 5 rendezvous for the next 30 days. I didn't question why I had to do that. I wasn't asking like what will be the outcome. I went straight into that. And I can tell you that I did 152 rendezvous in the first month. And out of that, I earned my first commission. And that commission was around like a $3,000. And I realized that 1 month ago, I was completely broke. And today I made the $3,000. So that means that I can make it much more. I just need to make more duplication. And that's how I started the 5 rendezvous. So which means that the daily presentation. Then the second thing is like when you do the presentation, there is always something going on in a company. There's always the news. And what you need to do, you need to bring now those people into the trainings like this, into the webinars. And all what you need to do, you just have to fill the seats. And also that was under on the mentor session with Andre. He said, Arman, do you want to make a good business? I said, yes, of course I want. And then he said, all what you need to do, you need to fill up all the seats in the webinar or in a conference room, and I will come and I will do the job, and you will get the result for yourself. And then I realized, okay, so all what I need to do, I need to invite him to London and I need to fill up the seats. And I was asking all my leaders to help me to do that. And guess what? I get the result. Everything that he stated, it was happening. And I'm telling today, based on my experience, based on a lot of leaders' experience, this works. And if leaders are here and you experience that, then press 10 in the chat. Press 10 and that will be confirmation for those people who are right now watching maybe first time that this works. It's a not complicated thing. It's a really easy. But after that, when you are getting the seats filled up, also there is a training. The next is a MLCI Mastery Bootcamp. What is that? That is a 5-day training. The 5-day, you are diving into the materials. You are diving into the business. You are diving into the techniques. You are diving into the groups where you are helping each other. And that is what is the third step. It's MLCI Mastery Bootcamp. End of the month meetings. That's where the company is, let's say, sharing all the news, all the results that the company achieved. And again, all what you need to have, you have to organize your team to be in present, to be there, to sit there, to watch and listen and mark down like what exactly company achievement was in the past months. And then live events. Live events, it's really important. And guys, press plus if you are missing the live events. If you would like to have a next big live event that we haven't since, I think, Vietnam, if you would like to go for the live event, if you would like to meet each other, mingle with each other, go outside and have fun, we are having a good news. Next slide, please. So the Summit 2024 will be live, and we will update you with the destination where it will be, but it will be the next big step for the company. Of course, after we will launch some projects that needs to be still launched. And then we will share a lot of stuff on the Summit 2024. And by the way, press, maybe you have idea which country we should do Summit 2024. Who can tell me? Netherlands, Dubai. Anything else? Thailand, Kazakhstan, Australia, Thailand, Netherlands, Dubai, Mexico. All right. So we will send the questionnaire, and please fill up in order for us to see a majority of the votes, and then we will decide where exactly the summit will take place. And that will be a big event where all of us from different countries will be coming finally together, sharing the news and celebrating our achievements. Next slide, please. One of important thing that I would like today to do with you, please take your pen and paper. Yes, I see El Salvador, Dubai. What we have here, Dominican Republic. By the way, I've been there. US, India. All right. So now, thank you so much. We will give you the questionnaire, and we definitely will see how many people are voting for which country, and then we will make a decision. All right. So right now, pen and paper, please take it, and let's go quickly through this little training. What we need to do right now, we need to write down 2023, and on another side, 2024. Okay, so now in between you have 1 year, and now we are right now in the December, but let's look in the past. Let's look into our 2023 and write down three things. First, what is your result after the year? Okay, maybe you, I know Cam and team accomplish to create the business. Maybe you achieve some rank. Maybe you achieved some financial result. So right now, write it down in your workbooks. Write down first, what is your achievement? The second thing, what you need to write down is how much time you invested in order to get this achievement. Okay, so the first is what I achieved. The second is how much time I contributed. And the third thing, what I could do better next year. Okay, so now we have three answers. The second thing that we need to do now, because we know what I could do better, so now we need to get into the SMART. Okay, so SMART goal setting. Do we have people here who knows what SMART stands for? Who can write down? SMART. S, specific. M. Measurable. Achievable. Relevant and time-bound. Absolutely. So you can take Patricia, well done. So you can take it, and please put all this in the next column and write down this SMART, and go into your 2024 goals. Okay, and write down, what if I could spend more time with my team? What if I could spend more time to do the rendezvous? What if I will attend the training? What if I will attend the live events? What if I will do all this? What results I will have? And this is important because then you know that the results today is based on how Mila already said. It's based on your activities. It's based on your actions that you've been taken earlier. And now we are standing, at the edge of the new year. And what we need to do, we need to set up this goal. By the way, for myself, I already set it up. And today with Mila, we already discussed it. And guys, like our plans for 2024 are massive. So hopefully you get this point and you already wrote it down. Okay. So then what is the next step? The next step is in the Coinset back office, we have many different products. And the point is for us to have this many different products is for you to choose which resonates more to you. What you like more? You like more to do, let's say, some startups, which is Evo Power, and that is amazing project from our Australian partners, which can change the, let's say, industry itself. I'm talking about like energy industry. Maybe you like more gaming and you understand that it's already like a ready-made product that you can just to start to promote. So choose from the back office, choose the product or the project that you like, that it resonates to you, that you would like to make it as your own business. And you will, guys, see that people who will be listening your webinars, your trainings, or your rendezvous, if they will feel the passion that you have about the project, they will be following you. They will be registering, they will be following, they will be going and attending all the trainings, all the meetings, all the webinars, because they will see you passionate about it. Develop your strategies. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to figure out exactly how much time per day I will be doing this as a business. Because you remember I was asking like people here, like, do you have your own business? And guys, everyone who put that you have your own business, how many hours per day you are investing in your business? How many hours you are working in your business? I can guarantee you that it's more than 8 hours. The people who are going to the day jobs, they trust me, they are like they have more enjoyable life rather than the business people, because especially today, like businesses are falling apart, falling down, failing, and many things let's say are going on. And in a multi-level crowd investing, you don't have to create your own business. You don't have to go and borrow the money and go to the bank and give them the business plan and start your business. Everything is here already. All what you need to do, you need to change your mindset and focus that we are not giving this for you to buy. We are providing these tools for you to promote, to sell it, because this is a rare opportunity. There is no possibility today to get into the Evo Power and promote it if you are going not through our Coinset company. Red Pet Games, there are no possibility for people to get anything from this company if they are not coming through the Coinset. If we are talking about Evo Health, there are no possibility for people to outside somewhere to get access to it. You have exclusivity. You have something that other people are chasing, but you are not talking about that. You are not sharing what you have. And once you will start to share, you will see that people, they will be doing their own due diligence. All what you need to do, you just need to bring them to the webinar that we already discussed. And after that, you will see that your team will start to grow and you will be leading them. All right. So that's why you need to choose the product. You need to put like the time frame that you will be putting this into the work, and you will see the results. I can guarantee you. Action plan. That is important. Like when I started the business, I remember so that I had Excel sheet, and on that Excel sheet, like I was putting the name of the person that I will have a meeting tomorrow, like how I will contact him through the telephone, WhatsApp, or at that time there was other like Skypes and other like programs. But I was specifically writing for myself the strategy, how I will be approaching those people, how I will be sharing with them this opportunities. And I can guarantee you, so once you will do that, you will be able to follow the same results that myself and all the leaders had. All right. Stick to the plan and never, never, never leave it if you really want to achieve your goals. Budgeting and resources. So that is also important. Do we have here people who have something? Maybe you need some money, let's say, to run the first conferences in your country. Maybe you need a little budget for yourself to go to other cities and meet your leaders. So again, you need to come with a strategy, and we are happy to help you. If you are in our Action Takers group, we are happy to help you, because we are building this thing together. So that's why it's a very important to identify what resources you have, what you don't have, and what you need in order for you to see the growth of your network, to see the growth of your business, and together we will be able to achieve much, much better results. Review your plan and seek for the feedback. So as a 7 steps, so what it is, go to your upline, go to your leaders, and share with them the plan, because leaders are there to help you. And if you will go through the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps, if you really decide that you will be, let's say, you will be next top leader in your country, if you will really decide it and you will take it as your own business and you will treat it as your own business, guys, I can guarantee you, you will get the result. So next slide, please. And now talking about the leadership, once you will do all that, the people will see integrity. They will see your determination. They will see your passion, and they will look at you as a leader. And leader is the person who is leading by example. Because if you will do this 10,000 rendezvous, if you will put this as a goal, once you will do all these steps that we already wrote down, then people, those who will join you, they will see you as a leader. Next slide. And the leader is a person who is a leading entire team. And the most importantly, the leader needs to identify, the next slide, please, identify what are the strongest and the weaknesses that he has. So I can share with you that my weakness is that I'm really, really bad at doing the slides. So that's why I would like to send my appreciation to entire team who was preparing the slides, and that is my weakness. I can't do that. For me, it's taking like weeks, and if I jump and do that, that's it. But I share this weakness with others, and I'm saying, okay, guys, sorry, but I'm not good at that. And if you will, let's say, if you once you will be transparent, that people will see that, all right, so you are maybe not good at this, but maybe you are good at presentations, maybe you are good at trainings, maybe you are good at gathering the people, maybe you are good at calling the people and inviting to the meeting. So they will identify your strength, and you will feel that to do this business, it's much more easier when you are doing that in a team. So again, don't be shy to admit it. This is normal. There are no superwoman or superman. I'm talking right now about Mila. So Mila probably is a superwoman because she can do both things, right? So we saw today as amazing speaker and trainer, and plus she can do also other things. So maybe we have one person here among us. I just realized this. But anyway, so she also has some weaknesses, and to accept it and to admit it and to share, it's normal. All right. So that's why don't be shy. And I can guarantee you that you will get the team and the team will help you. Also, which is a very important, and today Mila told me that Armand, I really, how you said, I really admire you because the patience that you have, it's enormous, and that is my strength because I can follow up with the people for 2-3 years, and I don't give up on people. And the only reason why I didn't give up, because that is natural thing. It's given to me from the creator, and it's given. It's a gift that I got when I was born. So, and I can follow up, and other people can't do that. They are getting upset. They are getting annoyed, and for me it's a normal. And once we understand that what strength you have, so it's much more easier to do the business. Trust me, and get this as a tip from myself, because I tried it many times and I can guarantee you it works. One more important thing is that apart from just motivating your team, being the leader, leading by example, so you need to control your emotions. And sometimes I seen where people are just like with the in a 1 minute can ruin completely the potential leader. In a 1 minute, you can either can lift up the person, and person has the wings and ready to do whatever needs to be done, or if you don't control your emotions, so that you can completely kill the person, you can ruin his entire potential. And that's why when you become a leader, when you do all these 10,000 rendezvous, meetings, presentations, conferences, follow-ups, calls, like when you go through that, you will understand how to control your emotion. You will feel every person. You from the first moment that you will meet, you will have a feeling how you should approach. And that is again another experience that I had, and I know the many leaders have the same. So sometimes of course, let's say you are, let's say, out of control, and this lesson is really tough, but we are made from our lessons, that our experience, and one more you do activities, more you learn, more you get the experience, and that actually brings you to who you become, and you become a MLCI top leader, you become a MLCI pro, and that is something that I really wish to all of you to experience, because maybe one day you will decide to not gonna do MLCI anymore, and this is normal. But the skills that you will learn here and gain here, the experience that you will gain, the communication, it will open a lot of doors for you. Trust me, I've been there, I did it, and next slide. That's how you become a true leader. That's how you are leading by example. That's how people are following you. And maybe they are not following straight away, but I can guarantee you they will be watching after you. They will be following every step. And once you will thrive, once you will go to the next level, once they will see that you are succeeding, they will be following you and you will become a role model. So going to this, I would like to ask leaders who are here, does it really resonate with you? Can you also relate to this? Because many of you did a lot of meetings, webinars, presentations. Like the result that you have today, the person that you become, I can guarantee you that it's completely different person that you've been 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Am I right? So before we will go to this slide, I would like to quickly share a quick story, and that is about creating the vision. It was started with the Red Pad Games, and at the beginning, so I was very skeptical because I knew the company since 2018. And I was very skeptical because of the gaming. I was ex-gamer. I was, sorry, so my laptop is saying that I need to charge. Give me a second. Okay, so great. Going further. And because I was ex-gamer, so I knew like how my life looked like. And when I met Vildan, the first thing what he showed me, so he showed me the vision, what he's doing, what he's creating, what is behind the game itself, what are the future of that, and that is the really important that you guys have this clarity, because that clarity will be transmitting to your team, and your team, even if they will be let's say blindfolded, if they will be a little bit uncertain, but you as a leader, you will be showing the path, you will be showing them the steps that they will be taking with you, because you have this clarity. And when I get this clarity from Vildan, when I was spending some time with him and his team, when I realized what these guys, who they are and what they already achieved, I said to myself, like, Armand, again, you see that perception, the first perception was wrong, because you were coming from the past, from your experience. But when you are open, when you are ready to accept the information, guys, you will be able to see the different results. And that is a really important lesson that I learned for myself. And that's why today I can with 100% say that Vildan and his team and the entire project, Red Pad Game project, that is something phenomenal that God gave us. And one of the reasons why I'm talking particular about this, because they are going to the market on March. And we have couple months left to realize that, to understand, and to take advantage. So that's the quick story that I wanted to share with you. All right. So the next one, inspirational leadership, leading by example. This is just one thing, but motivate and inspire team, that is something different. And how you motivate, not just like coming out on a webinar and motivate. Nobody will be motivated if they will not gonna see exactly what you are doing, like what steps you are taking, what results you are achieving. That's why you need to lead by example in every aspect. And adaptability, so adapt to the changes. because leader is the personality who accept the challenges, who accept the change, and finding out the way out, finding how to exit, how to get out. You need to work with your subconscious mind. You need to have this resilience to stay strong and to adapt. And since 2020, we are adapting. Am I right? So if you are still here, if that all resonates to you, then say I. Say I, that I can see that you are also adapting. Since 2020, we are every day adapting. We are getting a lot of noisy information, but we can complain or we can adapt. And I choose to adapt. And right now, I would like to welcome back my great partner, business partner, person with whom we are going through all the struggles, and sometimes we are arguing with each other, sometimes we are motivating each other. Mila Serdyukova, I would like to see you back. Yes, thank you so much, Mila, for everything that you do in the company. And as I said, I realized today that really, so we have one superwoman in our company, and this is you.
Thank you. Thanks for that, Armand. Nice, very nice sessions. Thanks a lot. I learn a lot from you every time I hearing your stories. It's actually give me lots of inspiration. I just shared with Valentin. I said, well, I think the last time we actually did something like this was very long time in Belarus at one of our forums when we shared stories, because I think this is so powerful, and people, they are like they can appreciate when it comes from the heart. And I think the stories and personal example is the only way how we can really prove that it's working, because we've been there, we know how it works. So thanks a lot for sharing the leadership strategies and the business growing strategies, because this is definitely a big thing for 2024, because in a year of 2023 we've seen that our network in general become very weak, very soft. There are lots of people who left for the different companies, different opportunities, and people, they may be disappointed or upset. Some people, they lost their trust, and we wanted to prove with our actions, with everything what has been done so far. We want to prove, not by words, but by actions, that we will take the company to the next level. An example of the projects which we have in our platform, example of all companies which we have in our ecosystem today, I think talk than more than any words. And we are definitely looking for more people who wanted to join MLCI and to rebuild, to really make this company great company again. Because many of you remember how it was when you're busy with your network, busy with your business trips, busy with your business. And remember how it is when we create the events with the 20,000 people in Indira Gandhi Stadium. You remember how it was. And don't you want to repeat the success again by taking it to the next level and to be who you are today with everything what you learned and experienced, and really take it to the next level? I really want. And I will definitely do my best in order to achieve this and even more. So thank you. Armand, you see, give me a great inspiration for this little speech. Let's go to the next slide. I would like to talk to you guys about financial planning and management. We choose this topic for this training because it's important to learn and to remind yourself about financials. Financials plays a big role in our life, in our daily life. Everything what we wanted to achieve, almost everything is actually measured by financials. Like if you want to have a good rest, you need to buy holidays. If you want to have a trip somewhere, you need to buy the tickets. If you want to have a good lifestyle, you need to go to gym, or you need to do some, like fitness at home, eat vegetables, eat fruits, like whatever it is in our life, we always they are interacting with money energy. So therefore, financial planning and management is one of the really important topics, which I believe each year, and no matter if we are 2023 or 2024, we need to really pay attention to financial management. So let's go to the next slide. Here, I would like to remind you, especially those who are new people who maybe never learn about 8 rules of private investor, and maybe never learn about financial investment management. That's the basics of understanding financial dynamics lays into 2 aspects. First aspect is revenue stream. This means from where you got your income sources. It could be salary, commissions, bonuses. So first is your revenue, from where you have your income. And second is your cash flow management. So from how you actually managing your balance sheet, your cash flow. And here, what we can see on slide, this is example taken from Robert Kiyosaki teachings, Poor Dad, Rich Dad example. If you have not read his book, I really recommend. I think they are been in the market for now, who knows how many years, 10 years, maybe even longer, but they actually as relevant as they used to be many years ago. So we have 3 different income statements, or different ways how people manage their money. So first, it's called poor class, middle class, number 2, and rich, number 3. And please pay attention. So what is the pretty much the difference here? So a poor income statement is when you say you have only one income, which is job. You receive salary. This is your revenue stream. Only one revenue stream, one salary. And look how many expenses you have. You pay taxes, you pay rent, food, transport, clothes. So everything what comes in comes out, comes in and comes out. There are lots of people today in the world who live by this way of thinking. It's called like, I don't want to call poor mindset. Let's call it like a poor income management, where people are living, running this rat cycle where people receive the money from job, they receive the salary and they spend it, spend it, spend it. So they don't have nothing to put aside. They don't have any other income streams. Can you please put plus if you can relate to poor statement, if you can maybe know the people who actually had this balance sheet, or maybe yourself, unfortunately, is in a situation where you have exactly like this. You have income, which is only one salary, and lots of expenses. I know many people who actually have this way of living and managing their finance. And of course, this is not the way how you can have a good lifestyle, because everything what comes in, everything is comes out, so nothing there to left. And like my closest friends who are living like in different parts of the world, I've seen how this actually kills lots of families because they didn't manage to generate additional income streams. And unfortunately, it's all ended up with having a big argument, and lots of families has been break up because of this reason, because of the poor income statement management, poor financial management. And of course, this is so sad when the family breaks because there is not enough money, or people feel like they are struggling. This should not even be the reason why people argued in the first place. Second class, it's called middle class income statement. So what is the difference here? The difference that you have additional liabilities which are there to, from one hand, to show the lifestyle, but from another hand, these liabilities can make life even more harder. So in the middle class people, they have, again, one salary, one income, which is salary from job, same expenses, taxes, mortgages, cars, credit, school loans, and etc. But they also have extra liabilities. So what is the difference between assets and liabilities to start with? Asset, this is something which put money into your pocket. Liability, this is something which takes money outside of your pocket. And when you have the liabilities like this, when you have a mortgage, when you have a car loans, you have a credit cards, you have a debt, you have a school loans, and you have a different other liabilities, this situation actually even worse. So if you compare a poor income statement and middle class income statement, from the outside image, the person from the middle class have a lot, have a car, have a house, have managed to put the kids into maybe good classes, good universities. From outside, the image looks great. But from the inside, from the money management, the middle class financial management is even worse, because people, they not just depend on a salary only, but they take in lots of other credit cards, lots of loans, they take in lots of debts. I remember when I lived in London, initially the first few years were very difficult for me because I did not had I did not speak English. Let's start from this. My English was very poor. I had a loan from Estonia to pay for education, so I took the loan so I can finish university. Then I come in a different country, in UK. The money was not enough, so I took the credit card, and then a few years after, I wanted to continue my study in UK, and I took a second loan. So I had like 2 loans. I had credit cards, around 5 credit cards, and I only had one income stream, which is my job. And it was the really hardest time in my life because I was struggling. It is not like you just having money in and out. You have money in, out, and it's not enough. You have more liabilities than you in are, than you're receiving the money. Please put plus who can relate. And this is such a mentally, it was such a stressful situation for me because I just realized that I cannot cover my liabilities and my expenses, so I've been forced to take another credit cards now with their larger budget to manage and with a higher interest. Then I realized like this is not enough, that I need to upgrade my cards. So before, my cards was, let's say, for £5,000, then upgraded to the 10,000, then upgraded again. And in one day I was sitting there with my friends, and I was like, well, guys, like I cannot do like this anymore. This is like dead end. Like we really need to do something. I really need to break up the circle. And this was my first journey into the investment. This is from where, for me, the answer came from universe, from I don't know from where, that investment is the only way. Because I realized, well, I have one job. I was studying at university, so I could not do 2 jobs or 3 jobs. I already had like one job and university study, so it was more than enough for me to handle. And I started thinking, okay, I need to learn about investment and finance. I need to learn about education, how to educate myself and to deal with this money, because definitely I'm doing something wrong. So from the outside, I live in London. I have an independence. I don't take the money from my parents. I have, I'm studying in a good university in the middle of London. Everything is good, like good image of happy girl. But from the inside is, a battle of have enough money by the end of the month to close all these debts and to have something get there for you to, have food on and have a life on. So therefore, for me, knowledge about investment and this hunger to learn about investment and finance were coming from need and understanding that I cannot do like this anymore. I need to find something else. And that is why I really like sales job in general, because I understood that if I have job which is based on commission, I can earn more. So this was my logic. Before I work like a job for the fixed salaries. For those who know my story, I've been working in McDonald's for almost a year and something, where I actually learn English. So if you have kids or if you want to learn language, go to McDonald's, you will find your way how to learn language. It's the best school. But after that, I decided to go for the sales job. I decided to apply for sales positions where I can earn commissions. And it was a very good decision on that time, because a commission-based job actually helped me to earn much more than I used to earn doing my fixed hours. So commissions-based job give me more money, which give me more freedom. And slowly, I start closing my credit cards, I start closing my debts. And of course, when I finished the university, then I had completely different mindset, and I started looking for different opportunities, how I can now invest money, how can now make money work for me. And this is where from the middle class mindset, I upgraded to the rich mindset, where I start looking for a different additional income stream. And this is how I came from the student of Academy of Private Investor to investor when I put my first money into the project. And then, as Armand said, only 6 months later, I decided to build a business, because I understood actually how much revenue and volume I can generate. I was happy even without MLM structure. I could have done business with only one level, my level, one level. Like, I always had this attitude that's me is my business. So even though if you would not had many levels, I still would be fulfilling all my dreams with one level. And I know I would be doing this successfully, because I can always depend on me. I cannot always depend on people, because each person is different, but I can surely depend on myself. So therefore, like, I learn about MLCI, and I feel so energized and motivated when I actually realize, like, wow, this is teamwork now. This is not me alone anymore. I can create the team. I can really have so many different income streams. I want to become a local council member. I want to become ambassador. I want to become speaker. I want to become top leadership council. So like, I start creating many income streams, which actually help me to move faster with my investment. So I completely closed all debts, and I completely closed all my credit cards. Even till today, I try to not to go to any credit cards, because I have this bad association. Unfortunately, sometimes they are necessity, but if you know what you're getting yourself into, it could be risk that you're happy to take. But if you don't know what you're getting yourself into, this is the most dangerous situation. So therefore, the rich income statement, income, let's say rich mindset, is where you have many income. You have income from your job or your business. You have income from the dividends. You have income from the royalties. You have income from other investments. Plus, you have an assets. You see in the rich income statement, now you have assets, which is full of naming. So it's real estate, stocks, bonds, notes, intellectual property, and the assets give you income. And this income is enough to cover your liabilities and to cover your expenses. And there are lots of things which are your assets. It's can be either the business or investment instruments, which also, if you need to make some big financial decision, you can sell completely. And today, myself and Armand, we managing this company, even though leaders here, that we don't have this volume anymore like we used to have, but we still managing the company because we had this asset. So we had opportunity to, unfortunately, sell some of our assets in order to cover the company expenses and to like pay the people salaries, but we have to do what we have to do because we are running the business. But the fact that we have these assets will allow us to use them as emergency fund, as something like we can rely on for the last entire year. So therefore, having this mindset or rich person balance sheet where instead of having one income and lots of liabilities and expenses, you diversifying and you increasing your income through the assets, you able to actually cover your lifestyle fully and even more. So therefore, I really wish you to start thinking as a person with a rich mindset, the person who's not chasing things to buy using the credit cards, but person who stops for a second and think, okay, what can I do different? What can I do different this time in order for me to have more income stream? What can I do different next year in order for year to have a different results? And if you start creating the assets instead of the spending on the liabilities, you will definitely see the big results. So I hope that these 3 blocks with the examples really help you to understand where are you today and where you wanted to be. And if you have anybody from like your family, your friends who are today poor or middle class, let them know what offer we have today. Let them know how people can become co-owners of the different projects we have, that people can create the business MLCI and they can have multiple income stream. Because even in our business, like how many income streams we have, you can build the business yourself one level if you don't want to work with a team for whatever reasons are, or you can build the entire team and inspire people, and you will see how much network can actually give you financial rewards. When you work with the big structures, you will see how much you can earn through helping another people. You can become member of the local council, and we have a certain volume created. We have additional payouts to the local council community. You can become top leader. You can become a part of the presidential council. You can become a speaker. You can launch your own projects at the end of the day and also have an income stream. So we have around 7 income streams available in one company, which can actually be more than a person can ever seek on outside companies. And this will help you to really move from middle class or from the poor to the rich person mindset. Let's go to the next slide. Here there are some little planning and strategies I want to share with you on financial topic. So first, understand what is your financial position today, what mindset class you are into today. It's very important to understand what is your today situation. So only by being honest with you and understand where are you now today, you're able to put the plans for the future. Because if you are imagining that you are great and you're okay with all these credit cards and loans, and you never tell yourself the truth, then you will never be able to find the solution, because you will be like a person who wearing pink glasses. So you need to be honest with yourself first and realize what is your financial position today, honestly. How much money you make, how much money you spend. Maybe there is something needs to be changed. Number 2, do smart settings, goal settings and budgeting. Armand already mentioned about the SMART goals. They're very effective in the business, into the finance, into anything in life. If you know specifically how much you want to earn by when, you would be able to put the strategy accordingly. And in our company, we have a marketing plan, which is you can have a look, understand what is your today rank, understand how much you can earn today according to the marketing plan, and to see what actions you actually need to do in order for you to get the desired results. And if you have these desired results put into the SMART formula, let's say I wanted to achieve 3,000 per month by the end of the February, then I know, okay, 3,000 per month. I opened the marketing plan. I understand that I need to become, let's say, manager level in order for me to have this income, because I need to create a certain team with a certain volume in order for this volume commission to be equal to my targeted goal. So you see how we're thinking. I'm building the bridge between where I am today, where I want to go, and then I filling up with the little steps what exactly I need to do in order for me to come to this goal. And anybody can do this, because you have exactly same knowledge, you have exactly same information. You just need to find the time and to do this for yourself, so you would be able to really come to your desired earnings in 2024. Also, there are different techniques which I learned from also various speakers and mentors. And there's one technique which called a 50-30-20 rule. When from each income you receive, you spend 50% on your needs, 30% on your wants, and you put 20% aside on savings. So this is just an example how money management system can look like. There are many people who practice an envelope system, that you have this little envelopes, you put what exactly this money for, and when you receive the income, straight away you equally, or whatever the your strategies, you put it into these envelopes. So use whatever it works for you, but always have this direction and understanding how would you spend money. Because I know for a matter of fact, when people receive the money, when they see this, like bonuses or salary, the first what they do, like, oh wow, it's a payday, let's go and buy something, it's a payday, I deserve it. And then you spend the money on something which you might not even need, or you might not even really urgently want to buy, and you just realize that, well, now I have even less money to manage. Who can relate to this? Please put plus. And this is very impulse. When we manage money like this, it's called, impulse money management, where you're not strategically putting your assets or your income, but you are using this impulse decision making in order for you to spend the money on the things which you might not even need. I hope you're not bored with the financial topic, because I see there are people, some little reaction. How are you guys? Is it getting a bit too much? Put from 1 to 10. 1 where maybe you're already tired and need a break, and 10 where you're still on the top of energy, you still feel good. So then I know maybe we just need to take some break if you feel it's a bit tired. Okay, 10, 10, 10, 10. Good. So we're good. So we're moving forward. Awesome. Great. Well, I'm also pumped and happy to share with you everything what we've been prepared. So step number 3, it's investment strategies. This could be a separate webinar alone. And on investment strategies, I can talk a lot. It could be, like 3 hours webinar just on this. But I want to briefly mention about what is important to pay attention into. And seeing some of the early comments from some of you, this is what, guys, is missing. This is what was missing from the knowledge of those who are putting the negative comments. So let's now really think about this. Investment strategies can be divided into different groups. The first strategies, they based on risk level and diversification. And the second type of financial strategies based on long-term and short-term investment strategies. So what is the difference? When you know that the project is startup, when the project is just started, why would on earth you put all money in this project? Why would on earth you would go and sell your car, sell your house, God forbidden, you will take the credit cards and put the money into startup project? Where you been? You need to have the basic financial and investment foundation in order for you to understand what is the right strategy for you. So if you have the limited income and you only have, let's say, $100 per month to put on a certain investment opportunities, and you type of person who's really stressed if price of your asset go down, then why would you choose high risk investment? And any startup, any business which just started to grow, it's always a high risk. So you need to understand your type, who you are as an investor. Are you playing safe person, or you a person who happy to take the risk and you will not kill yourself with their, all these questions and regrets? What type of person you are? Second question you need to ask yourself, how much money you have put aside specifically for the investment? Do you have this money to start? The first question to start with. Then you will be able to differentiate what is the risk level is good for you. Are you the person who happy to put $100 but each month, and you only want to go for safest investment? Then you don't need to invest in companies like Evercent or even RPGC. Then you need to invest into the government bonds, into the obligations. You need to invest into the instruments which are guaranteed, which will give you guaranteed return on your investment. However, if you're the person who anticipate the risk and the person who wanted to say, you know what, I like this project, I like the idea, and I want to support this because I feel that this project can be a big game changer, and you anticipated this risk, then you can invest your money into the startups, into the companies which are only started, like Evercent was like a few years ago, when the project were kind of created for our community. It was based on idea. Nothing was even ready. Today we have perfume already. Today we have the milestone achieved. But 2 years before, it was nothing. So it was high risk. So if you're the person who can anticipate this high risk and you understand that, well, this project can bring me, big returns, or this project cannot be, and it's okay, then you take decisions to invest or to buy the packages from the instruments like this. Also, you need to understand the diversification. So if you want your money work for you and you want your your assets create the income, then you need to diversify your entire portfolio. So then you apply this risk assessment for every single instrument which you planning to create. Like I have my own portfolio, and I always play moderate on the risk level. I'm not the high risk investor. I have the high risk investment assets in my portfolio, but they will be only maybe 20%, no more than this. So I prefer to play safe. But even with me prefer to play safe, like lots of my investments stuck in Russia, and because I'm not a Russian resident and I'm from, not a friendly country anymore, they stuck, they frozen. And who knows when I will get this money back, if even ever I will. So you see, even some of the safe instruments cannot be safe if something happened with economy or political. But you need to understand this rule of the risk assessment and the diversification in order for you to really create portfolio based on your needs. Use MLCI as opportunity to create the income stream, because business can provide you with opportunity to have multiple income stream. But when you receive this income, you need to decide how you want to, or what do you want to do with this money, what amount from everything that you earn you're going to reinvest into the business, what products are you going to buy, because these products are equal to your risk level. And this is not just, I'm not mean the product which are inside of our back office, I mean any investment product. So this is first, risk assessment and diversification. And second strategy is long-term and short-term. There are some investment which can give you returns only on a long term. And these are fundamental investment into the businesses, into the startups. Like we have today a few fundamental companies such as Unitax, Global Unit Pay. So these are companies which actually started from scratch. And this company will need to have a time in order to provide the people with the fruits that they're seeking for. So it's silly to expect returns on something which is from the day one was not the plan. You see what I mean? Of course, we can say that yes, but company promised that many things will happen. Yes, company has the business plan, but company did not plan that there's going to be lots of outside world circumstances that will put lots of plans on pause, that lots of things will not be achieved on time, not because company failed on their direction, but because a lot of external things has happened to the world, which really put this directions now under big question mark. So therefore, you need to really understand how this works. And today we see example when the war happened between Russia and Ukraine, it affects entire world. How many companies in Europe, they completely went bankrupt because they did not receive import from the Russia, and vice versa. How many businesses are collapsed because of this situation, which technically has nothing directly to the business. It has something to do with the countries, but countries' economies, they are actually the fundamentals for the business. And if the country economy works on high and everything is good with the country economy, then the business will prosper. But if country economy struggles, if in one country electricity increase, like in 3 times, then it affects everybody and every single business. So how many businesses have been put out from the business because of this event which happened and destroyed so many strategies which today are not effective anymore? Could we blame this businessman for not seeing what could happen? Of course not, because the world did not know that this even possible. Have a look what happened today with Israel and how this news affecting entire world. So the reason why I'm sharing all this, in today's training, because I want you to really dive deeper. Because the investment topic and finance topic, it is not simple. It is not something you just put the money in one company and you think that's it, my life now sorted. I will wait till the company goes to IPO and I will become millionaire. Sorry, it is not working this way. You need to really follow your strategies. You need to select the assets according to your investment type, according to your risk level, risk hunger, according to your strategy for investment itself. And only then you will be able to create true portfolio which will be diversified and which will be yours, because you created from the different types of assets. And of course, yes, thank you for your comments and support. Patricia say very correct, that some risk you cannot calculate. Of course, there are many things which nobody can calculate. So therefore, having the right education and having the right strategies will help you. And we have lots of knowledge in our company. We're sharing lots of knowledge completely free of charge. We have lots of free trainings, like have a look at the 8 rules of private investor. This is basic training for everybody to learn. And if you will understand the specifics, trust me, you will be much better with your money management, and you will never be the person who will say, well, what happened with WCRU? I put all my money there. You should never have done this. And this is not about WCRU. It's about any financial or investment decision you have ever made. You should never put all eggs in one basket. You should never just put your strategy on a high risk companies which are startup. You should always have diversification if you type of person who cannot bear to have a loss, or who cannot wait for the long term for the projects to give a fruits, then maybe long-term investment is not for you and you need looking for short-term investment. So I hope that this give you some of the foundation and basic understanding how the investment strategies can be linked with your financial planning and management. Please put plus who actually learn something new, and those who find this actually valuable, what I'm just sharing with you, because I took extra time I hope none of you mind taking extra diving a little bit deep on financials. Thank you. So step number 4 for your financial planning will be your debt management and reduction. So I put the debt management here specifically because I know there are lots of people, unfortunately, again, taking debts and credit cards in order for them to participate into some of our projects. And this is so wrong. We even have terms and conditions in the back office where people need to put tick that I confirm that the money I'm putting into this project is not money from, which from the credit card. This is not debt. I'm not took the money from my family to put into the project. We had this in the back office. We definitely had this in the old back office. I hope that it's also in a new back office. We have this. So people actually need to put tick. Maybe we should do like a warning to put, not the little thing, but put this in the middle of the screen so people are aware. Because debt management, it could be very depressing. And those people who have the debts, I really hope that you would be able to find a solution how to plan your financials strategically, and that you would be able to get rid of all this debt. And the business MLCI can really help you to faster earning money, because in a business MLCI, we have unlimited earning potential, and how much you earn, it's only depend on you. If you want to earn more, you simply doing more presentations, more meetings, you're talking to more people. If you wanted to achieve your higher results, you do more actions. This is like one correlation which always work. So there are different strategies how to manage debt. Just here a few examples: snowball or avalanche method. Snowball method means that you listen all your debts and you start clearing up the small ones first. So then when you clean the first debt, let's say you close the smallest credit cards, you feel good that, oh, I have achieved this. Now I have one card less or one debt less. So this snowball method allow people to celebrate little wins, but it also means consistency every month that you put some money towards the debt closure. A second method called avalanche method, where you have a look at your debt list and you identify those with higher interest, because the higher interest, this is where you pay even more. So you first close those which with higher interest, and then you close the rest of them. But the key component of those strategies, both strategies, is consistency, that you do this on a monthly basis, and that every month you put the money not into one debt, but you put into all of them. So if you have 4 credit cards and 4 debts, then you pay on all of it. And those, if you choose the snowball effect method, you put more on those which smaller. If you choose the avalanche method, you put more on those which has a higher interest, but you do this consistency no matter what. Then you would be able to clear up your debts faster. And last but not the least is building and managing emergency funds. This is about having savings, having something which you can rely on. And I'm so grateful that I always had some savings my entire life. I always put something little bit into one of my accounts. And like today, when we had some difficult time, I actually able to use some of this funds to cover some of the necessities for the company and for myself. So therefore, having these emergency funds, it's very important, because you never know what could be happening in your life. We can be working and smiling today, and God knows what could happen tomorrow. I've seen when people, become sick over the night, over the matter of few hours. So therefore, it is like you never know. Always have some money which is there for you as your emergency fund, and never touch them unless they really emergency that you have to dive into this money. But always have something there for you available, because you never know what could happen in your life. So these are 5 really quick financial planning methods and strategies which I invite you to start using, and to, especially when it comes to the investment strategies, and really put together this into perspective, take this into your actions, and make sure that you do this financial planning in 2024 in order for you to achieve the best results. Let's go to the next slide. I already mentioned this about the MLCI, why smart investment and income diversification could be a lifesaver for MLCI, because we have a different income streams. But let's now summarize briefly with you. First, smart investing in MLCI. So first, you can invest into your own business. As Armand said, and like MLCI business is about you. It's all started from you, and you are the business. So when you are decided to invest in your business, this means you can maybe find some strategies, marketing strategies, which will help you to expand and have more clients. Or maybe you will invest money into the local office and become representative. Maybe you will invest the money into getting access to some event, and during this event you would be able to find the people who will support your business. So start treating seriously MLCI as your business. And like any other business, if you wanted to have result faster, then be prepared to invest something in your business. And if you use the different marketing strategies like events, or having maybe access to the database, or having a different somebody to manage your accounts, whatever is suitable for you, you would be able, of course, to see the results because you invested now money into your business development. Also, you can invest into the trainings and development. The more trainings and knowledge you have, the personal and team, this will definitely improve your performance and your skills. The more we know, the more we can explain, the more effectively we do the presentations, objections handling, the more we understand the financial and investment world, of course, the better we would be able to pass this information to other people. And today I'm able to share with you so many ideas, not because I'm born smart, because I invest lots of money into my trainings. I invest lots of money into different courses where I learn from best coaches internationally about finance, about investment, about the business building, and I see the results. So invest into your business development and invest into yourself for your personal training and development. This is two fundamentals in order for you to be more effective in your MLCI business. Number two, exploring external investment. This could be something related to the crypto, to real estate, I don't know, bonds. It could be anything that's outside of our company, but something which you feel will be based on your strategy. Let's go to the next slide. Number three, income diversification and MLCI. This is something I already shared with you. So we have the first level work when you work and receive the commission from your first level. We have unlimited marketing plan, where you can leverage the plan to get the maximum profit through the team sales and recruitment, become a local representative, become a speaker and mentor. We have in the top leadership council, which will be formed from the next year from the top leadership council members. And we also have the presidential council representatives. So these are people who work with the entire world and have a higher earnings and influence. So these are just some income streams which are available here and now if you're building the business MLCI, which gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 income streams, and 2 passive income streams opportunities from investment. It could be income from the project, passive income through projects where it's applicable. For example, there are lots of people who receive profit income few years before when we just launched the global portfolio. And also, of course, the investment appreciation. This is where your earnings increased from the value of the investment over the time. So let's say you purchase the instrument or the package which has the bonus tokens, and these bonus tokens, they cost 2 cents, or the price is 2 cents. But you know, when projects will go to the external market, the price will be 5 cents. So 3 cents different. This is investment appreciation. So the earnings, increase earnings from what you purchased before and what you're able to sell for. So this another 2 additional passive income opportunities which could be added to MLCI, and this is of course the subject of each project performance. Let's go to the next slide. So to summarize, by strategically investing in both personal growth and external opportunities, you diversifying your income sources. You can create a robust financial structure that supports your long-term success and goals. So this is, I think, the short summary of what I shared, guys, today with you on the financial plan, and I hope that it's give you some more understanding about what needs to be improved in your financials, and also most importantly, have again to look into the business MLCI if you're looking for diversification and income streams, if you wanted to create the business which can really give you fast financial results. This is MLCI, and this is one of the reasons why I quit my full-time sales job, which gave me good money at the end of the month, and I dive into unknown MLCI business because I understood the scope and opportunities. I understand that I can work with a team, I can work globally with no boundaries, with no restrictions. The deal value could be not just $100, it could be hundreds of $1,000s, and marketing plan applicable to any volume I create. This is big. This is big. If you think about this from a business side of you, and you add all advantages which business MLCI can provide you, you will realize how big this opportunity actually is. So I hope that you learned today a lot about financials, and you will be definitely taken into consideration. Let's go to the next slide. So my last session for you for today, I hope there is still energy. I can see that we have now less people. Probably not everybody can stay here till the end. I know in some countries it's already late, but this is our last topic of the today before we finished. Thank you, Tom, Shenka Pachirajan, Shimrai, Susela. Thanks a lot, guys. Well, this is chat for everybody, but I can see lots of English comments. What about other countries? Do we have Tamil people, Spanish people? Do we have Russian-speaking people, Kazakhstan team? Where are you guys? Why I only see English-speaking countries' comments? Well, here, Ramiro, Spanish, Efren Rodriguez, Gulnara, здорово, Gulnara, Anthony, Laura, Gulsana, здорово, вы здесь, Gulnara, Ramiro, Mohammed Kalim. Good, so we have here people from different countries. This is good. Thanks a lot, guys, for all your comments, and we try our best to really make some difference for you, so you can use it and take it all this knowledge into the practice. Thank you. Now I see. Patricia, мы здесь in Russian language. Perfect. Well, let's go to this last topic of mine. It's a beautiful topic I would like to share with you. So we started with a dream today, and we finish our session with a state of wealth, prosperity, and success. But what is this state? What does it mean to be on a state, and how to create this state? So we all have our land of dream or land of plenty. Please put plus here, have this imaginary land of plenty. I learned about the land of plenty maybe around 10 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. It's actually happened pretty much the same time when I started learning about investment in my life. Really magical things start appearing, and I start meeting with the wonderful people. And one of the person I met, her name is Lelda. It's actually one of the Armand Morniak's friend. We spent lots of time with her in London, and she also initially actively were building MLCI, but then she went for her own business, and she invited me for one of the training, Ryan Pinnock training in London. Armand was there as well. Maybe Armand, you can also share your experience. And this training was something special. I never learned anything like this, because this training actually, for the first time, he explained me how universe works. And he explained that he said that people, we are like a radio, so we have sending specific signals, and these signals attracted by other people, and they send the signals back, and this is how we met each other, how we interact, this is how we see each other. So we all like little transmitters, little radios, with our different frequencies, and this is how we create the world around us, is through our frequency, through our energy level. And this thought was so deep on me, and I thought, like, well, this means a lot. So if I can change somehow my frequency, if I can go somehow to the next level, maybe my life could be different. And like, if I knew on that day what my life would have been on the next 8 years, I would not even believe how much it would have been changed. But yes, we are working on these frequencies, and there are lots of teachings about this. You can read Joe Dispenza. He has lots of books based on physical proofs, based on different physical arguments, neurology, where he proved with his teachings, with his success, that people actually need to tune in on the right frequency to create this energy around them, and they will be able to reach the land of plenty. So my land of plenty is the world which I see when I wanted to sync it. I do this as a part of the meditation, where I close my mind and I always see specific place. I will not go deeper on this, but I have exactly my land of plenty. I know what it is. I know what it looks like. I have a special feeling when in that place. There are lots of symbols. There are lots of things happening on that imaginary land. But every time when I do these meditations and when I synchronize, I become stronger and stronger every time. And like Armin said about superwoman, but I think it's not me who been superwoman. It's you train your mind. You train you have this state where you're not ready to be less, and you want to do everything what you could in order for you to achieve what you want. And the state of mind is one of the most important. And everything what you learned today from Armin, from me, you can accelerate it by using the right state, by using the right frequency. And if you don't do, if you go to the opposite direction, then everything just will be, like good knowledge. Everything will be just a good story, but not mine. So therefore, I would like to share with you 5 principles which I learned by the Jim Rohn. Andrei Havratov also, he had this in his teachings slightly differently, but I prefer the Jim Rohn original interpretation of this principle. So therefore, I want to show you this. Let's go to the next slide. It's called the 5 major pieces to the life puzzle. So we have 5 main aspects which makes us who we are. We have our philosophy, our attitude, our activity, result, and lifestyle. And these 5, they go into the circle. Maybe on this image, you cannot kind of see this visually, but they triggers one another. They depend on one another. Philosophy triggers attitude. Attitude triggers activity. Activity triggers result, and result will triggers the lifestyle. Let's go one by one on this. Next slide, please. So first, philosophy. What is philosophy? To simply put, philosophy, it's your mindset. This process establish a guidance system to get us through the emotionally, economically, spiritually, and any other way. There are only small difference between people who succeed and those who don't, and this is the way they think. Put plus who agree on this, because I think there are lots of already stories and teachings, and like we know that's our mindset of everything. We all heard the stories about glass half empty and half full. It depends how people look at the certain situations. Even some things which sometimes I put on SMS, I realize that person has a different reaction, and I think why he reacted this way. And then during the conversation, actually realized that he read my SMS in a completely different way. That was not what I meant, and was not the way which I wanted him to understand my message. So therefore, the way how we think, the way how we really like our mindset is working around us, how we perceive things, this is what we receive in reality. So therefore, in order for us to have this great philosophy, we need to have the mindset, strong mindset. And Jim Rohn gives example on take an example on the ship. That's, imagine that you are captain of your ship, and your ship is in the middle of ocean, and you have the stormy day. You have huge waves, storms. You can feel scared, but you know where your ship is going. You know what is your direction, and no matter what, you will continue to be the captain of your ship, because you know that you have this strong like you have this strong stone within yourself to continue this journey. And this would make your having a strong philosophy supported by strong mindset, is to be the captain of the ship. And doesn't matter if it's good weather or bad weather, you still captain of your ship, and you're still the one who will give the ship direction. Let's go to the next slide. Second step is the attitude. So attitude, it's feelings and emotions. Having the right attitude is prerequisite for success and happiness. And mistakes are the experience from which we can learn. So attitude is something which can be so various, depends on so many factors. Sometimes we can feel good, sometimes we can feel bad. Sometimes our emotions could be overwhelming. Like I can see here the nice comment from Fakhridin Khalikulov about new economic evolution of the world. That's this thought is not leaving us, and that's why we're here. Yes, this is so true, and that's why I'm here. I'm not here for just having a good business. Like I can start my own business and it will be good. So I'm here because I want to create new. I want to create the new economic evolution of the world. So do many of you. So this is our kind of direction of my ship, is to create this vision, to have this mission, and have the right attitude. It will be a great support, because the attitude forming the way how you react on certain things. If you feel miserable, if you feel sad, then you would not be able to do successful presentations. You would not be able to talk to the people, because you will be feeling sad and miserable. If you are having the bad day and you scream at your team member, you will not have a good and supportive team, because you let your emotions run out of your relationship with the person. So to have the right attitude, it means that you understand how to manage your feelings and emotions. Yes, you can have the good day and bad day, and you will have the bad days. When I have the bad days, I try not to text anybody. I try not to do anything. And I like this silly Christmas movie about some Christmas miracle happened. Why silly? Because they all the same logic. But I like this movie because they are simple, and you watch this movie and you're like, oh, I feel better now. So like, if you have anything which will make you feel good, then use it. But also allow yourself not to feel good, because it's also okay. Just make sure that you're emotions and feelings are not stopping you to achieve your goals, and that you use and you create this attitude which helping you to move forward no matter what. Let's go to the next slide. Activity. So activity means actions and disciplines. If you have the right philosophy and great attitude, without actions, you will have nothing. Now we put in puzzle together. That's why I called 5 puzzles. So we take now strong philosophy, we take the attitude, and we should have an action. An action, this is an activity, what we do on a daily basis, because we progress, we grow on a daily basis. It is not about you do meditations once in a life, and if you not get a desired result, you said, well, meditation is not working for me. It doesn't work like this. You need to do this every day. Same with the business. You cannot have 5 presentations, 3 people said no, and you said, you know what, this presentation is not for me, this business is not for me. When you're going to have at least 1,000 presentations, and then you will be actually understanding what is for you and what is not. But you cannot make these assumptions based on some results which are there because you didn't try enough, you didn't achieve this certain number of activity. There is a saying that people become professional at certain skill only after they invest into the skill 10,000 hours. You don't need, thankfully, to invest 10,000 hours to become a great businessman in MLCI. You can do less. You have a sponsor, you have upline who can do the presentations for you and help you. So you don't need to invest that much time to be a great businessman. But you need to start with something, and you need to have a consistency in your action. The words might inspire, but only action creates change. And this is so true. I have seen this as a proof on my life many times. We can talk beautifully, we can have the best slides ever and best motivation and best mood, but only our actions will actually be a true representation of who we are and what we achieve. And actions, this is something, or activity, this is something which actually missing, and lots of people who are building MLCI because they want to achieve certain things, but they have a lack on actions. They don't do enough actions, and that's why they don't have desired results. Let's go to the next slide. Because the results is philosophy plus attitude plus activity. Then you have your results. So if you don't have enough activity, you will not get results you want. And these 3 now comes together. Our puzzle become more full, and your results will be based on the way who you are inside you, how strong you are, and the way how you pursue the world and what activities you do. The result is the harvest of our past efforts. And the key word is here, past, because the result you have today, this is the harvest of your past effort, yesterday, last month, last year. This is what you have today. If you want to have a different results, then you need to change the activity. So activity will triggers the different results. And here I would like to read a beautiful story. Let's go to the next slide. Many probably heard this nice story, but I want just to go through the story again. In one village, in one small village, it was a small town, and the villagers often pass through little unseen bamboo sampling field. Nobody barely noticed its presence, and it was in one day a very old man who knew the secret of the bamboo. And every day he watered the seed and nurtured, and he spent the time with the seed. And there are lots of people who walk by him, and they laughed at him. There are lots of kids who mocked and say, well, old man, why you waste your time on this? This will never grow. Why are you wasting your time on nurturing this little seed? You're wasting your time. But what the villagers did not know is how the growth happened beneath the surface. On those months which old man has spent the watering and looking after the seed, the roots was given from the inside, and the roots was growing stronger to the mother earth. Then at one miraculous day, when villages were passing through, they saw magnificent tree. Magnificent bamboo tree has grown into emerges heights, going through the 80 feet of over in the sky. Let's go to the next slide. And the villagers, they were astonished. They couldn't believe their eye. Once little tiny sapling was now a majestic tower standing proudly against the sky. And the old man gathered the old villagers and he said, just like a bamboo, our personal growth and our results might not be seen right now. They might be slow, sometimes they invisible, and sometimes we don't even see the progress. But if we keep nurturing ourselves, expanding our knowledge, if we keep the strength in our skills, we are growing in both ways. And some ways we cannot even see from the outside world. And one day, the growth will become so visible to all, and you all will be raising magnificently like this tree. And from that day, this beautiful tree has stood into this village as a symbol of patience, as a symbol of strength, and no villages anymore would say that anybody have ever wasted their time doing any activity anymore. So therefore, what you see sometimes, it's only what you see from the outside, but you never know what it could be like from inside. So I really wish you to become this big, magnificent bamboo tree. Choose your tree, the tree that you like, that will inspire you, and really make it big, because you're already here for now a few hours. Many of the leaders who here, they are part of the action takers group. They are action takers, they are top leaders and ambassadors, and you guys have everything what it takes to really grow as big as this bamboo tree. And I really wish you to reach your highest potential and become the strong, have lots of wisdom, and have this experience and have this life which really will be big. And nobody will ever tell you that it's not possible. So this is what our results are capable for. Let's go to the next slide. So one more puzzle which we have on this 5 puzzles of our lifestyle is the lifestyle. So what is the lifestyle? When you put together, we put everything together. We have philosophy, we have attitude, we have activity, we have now results, and these results will make us live the life that we have today. This is the way how we live our life every day. So start living now without using if I had, then I could, if this was like this, then it was, if World Crew would be $10, then I will be. Start living now with everything that you have today, with your baggage, with everything, your experience, because you have everything what it takes. And today, like we have adults, we don't have kids here, right, in the room, but majority of us, we do have kids at home. So think about, what do you want to leave for them, or what do you want to leave for next generation? What do you want to leave behind? Do you want to be the role model and the person who inspired not maybe just your kids, but further generations to work with the young people who maybe just finishing school, finishing university? There are lots of young people who don't even know what this life is yet about. Do you want to be for them as a role model and you go to the bright future? Or you want to be the miserable person who achieved no results, who always said that if the Andre would tell, that if Andre will give us a World Crew on $10, then only I will be successful. Will you go to this road when you're blaming somebody else? or you will be taking the road when you take accountability for your success. Which one you choose, how your lifestyle will be, what will other people will learn from you, what can you give to this world? So I think this is one of the cornerstone questions which we all frequently receive. When we're thinking about the purpose of life, put plus who thinks sometimes about what is the purpose of my life, why I'm here. I think the first I start thinking about this on my early 20, when I had like lots of challenges in my life, and I was thinking, why this all happening to me, and what did I do wrong? What is the purpose of all this? We all have this question. Sooner or later in our life, we all asking this question to ourselves, and sometimes this question coming back again and again. Like every year, and the end of the year, time like this, I would spend to reflect what I have achieved, what my year was like, what could I have done different, what I wanted and what I will be doing different next year. So our lifestyle, it's combination of everything what we learned today. And if you want your lifestyle to be prosperous, if you want to live your life fully, then just stop blaming everybody and anybody. Stop putting ifs in your life. Stop putting the barriers. Stop not believing in yourself. Take the accountability of your own life here and now, because it's your own life. You creator, you are the God for your life, and nobody else can ever change you or make you happy. Only you can make you happy. Nobody else can. Only you can. Let's go to the next slide. And I would like to finish this session with a few manifestations which I wrote for you. And I would like us to send this manifestation to the universe. So please stand up, everybody, all languages, all rooms. It's time to stand up and do a little exercise before we finish for today. And I just get a bit of water. Okay, you ready? Please put plus who already standing. It's been a while. I've been standing all time, you see. I cannot do this training seated, so I always standing. Okay, now let's do these manifestations. Ready? Let's get some energy. Okay, I will read and you repeat in your own language, but make it, when you say it, make it, believe it, and make it strong. And this exercise, what we're going to do today, now we have 180 people who are active attendees. We're going to put this into the universe together. It's going to be triple and 10 times the energy will go right to the universe, and you will receive this manifestation back in your life, and you will see how many beautiful things will start happening. So let's do it together. Let's make our results faster. Let's bring this energy and make them out and loud, that you believe. Don't just say them, really live through them. Okay, so let's start. 1, 2, 3. No one and nothing can make me believe less in me. I achieve everything I plan. Attitude. My dreams are ambitious. I never give up. I know exactly what I want and committed to achieve it. I educate myself, I grow, I explore, I build successful business via MLCI. I do daily meetings, presentation, because it's important for me reach my goal. I achieve president rank in 2024, inspire and educate millions of people. I have a strong team, amazing relationship, and fulfill life. I have a freedom to do anything I choose. I have legacy. I create and add value here and now. Let it be. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your participation. do this manifestation for you. Maybe change them the way that you will feel comfortable, because you see some of them have little dots which needs to be customized. And do this before New Year. This is a magical time. Year 2024 will come very soon. And when we do our wishes, when we put our plans, when we create manifestations, we tell them out of loud, we send this miracles energy to the entire world. And there is a good tradition on majority of the countries of the world, when the clock ding, 12 at midnight, people making wishes. So imagine every hour in the world, somewhere it's a new year, and people send in wishes, and people cannot wish bad things. People wish good things. They wish health, they wish wealth, they wish everything positive what could happen, in the next year, and they believe in this. So use this time, use these 2 days which you have left before New Year, to go through everything what we teach you, myself and Normand, today. Put everything into the actions and create your personal plan for 2024. Feel this manifestation and make them powerful, make them work for you. But that is not yet it. I would like to invite Armand back. Let's go to the next slide, where we will now summarize everything what has been so far and give you some last words for tonight. Armand?
Yes, thank you, Mila. So great manifestation. And I just, when I was doing that, I really felt energy. And this is a game changer. This training that we have today, I can feel that like we will see a big results in 2024. But in order for us to have these results, guys, everyone needs to not only manifest, but also be active, be proactive. You can bombard me if you need any help. So I'm always there to help you. But please, what you learned today, implement it. If you are ready right now to take a serious step and be among the action taker group, guys. So please let us know. We will add you to the groups, and we will be helping you to have to achieve your first ranks, to achieve your first little goals, in order for you to see that we are all here as a one team. Also, one more thing that I would like to share with you is that if Mila was able to get out from McDonald's and learn English, and today train, present, run the company, I think that this is a big evidence that everything is possible. Myself, I also went to England without English. I was working as a shop assistant, and I felt that like every person is talking some different language, and I can't understand the word. And today we are running the company, and we are running the multinational company. So these are the proofs that few things. First, belief. Second, manifestation. And the third, action. So that is a proof that you will be able to achieve whatever you want in this life.
Thank you. Can you go to the next slide as well? I just want to add something kind of before we end today. So if you look at their entire circle, what do you guys learn today? It's been main fundamentals, started from your personal dreams and desires and your vision. We went through the business growth strategies for those who see the potential and value in MLCI. We talk about how to develop personally and become MLCI leader We talk about financial and investment management and strategies. And the last session was about having the right state of philosophy and success. So the entire puzzle should be now completed. And the year 2024, it's the special year. If you look at their numerology and astrology, it's called a karmic year. So karmic year means that everything what you did, good and bad, will happen next year. So if you want the next year to really be successful for you and to thrive in 2024, start doing good things. Call the people which you might not talk in a long time ago. Ask them to, like to forget you and forgive. Clean your mind and clean yourself. If you have any regrets, any doubts, any anger, don't bring this to the 2024. The year 2024, it's magnificent karmic year. It's also, like Patricia said, it's mean 8, it's infinity. It's also a year of wealth. According to Chinese calendar, it's represent the wooden dragon. It's one of the prestigious signs for Chinese like fundamentals of the astrology. It's one of the strongest signs for the wealth and freedom, for the success. So we have amazing combination of the next year. It's going to be honestly the one of the biggest year for many people in our history, because things like this, where karmic years and lunar, like planetary lunar things coming together, and it's also have the backed up with the numerology, it's not happening every time. So everything what will be in 2024, try to invite it with a gratitude and with a good positive energy. Don't do anything bad to anybody. It will come back even worse. Do good for you, for your family. Don't blame anybody. Don't find the reason why it did not happen. Take the full accountability. And if you do so, if you find your own path, it will be the biggest year of your life. And like Armin said, I'm also here to help and to support if you need. And if you choose Business MLCI, we are here for you. Thank you.
Thank you. And I would like to, because right now is already like 10 o'clock here in Dubai. I would like to wish you guys a happy new 2024 year. So whatever you have in your plans, in your minds, in your workbooks, everything that you have in your calendar, I wish you that everything comes real, comes true. And 2024 year, that is a year where all your goals, all your dreams, they will be achievable. They will be coming into reality. And like Mila, you mentioned about this bamboo tree story. So you don't know how much we were preparing, how long we were nurturing and watering this bamboo tree with the name of our company. So there is many things that was done, and unfortunately, we are not allowed to share all the details with you. But one thing I can say that the tip that Mila today gave with this story about the bamboo tree, it's actually about our company. So many things were prepared, and right now the roots are strong, and 2024 will be very big and epic year. Happy New Year, guys. I will see you next year, and I'm really thankful for all of you to be here, to choose training, to learn, and let's make all this happen in the next year together as a one family, as a one team, motivated by our great leader, friend, coach, and mentor, Andrei Khavratov, who was giving us this vision about the new economic evolution of the world. And I know that together we will be able to at least create the little piece of that. And once he will be back, I know for sure that he will continue his journey. Happy New Year, and thank you very much, everyone. Have a good night.
Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's so great to be with you for another year. We come to bring our celebratory wishes to all of our community and take a moment in time just to thank you all for your dedication, your commitment in service to our vision and our mission. It's been a tumultuous journey, to say the least. We've had lots of highs and some lows. We've had times of plenty, and we've had times of lack as well throughout this journey. But you know what? We're still here, and we still believe, like we did the very first day, in creating this wonderful opportunity for everyday people to achieve financial freedom within our community. Now, it's never an easy road. You know, good things do take time, and we recognize that. And we thank you for your persistence. We thank you for your courage, and definitely thank you for your support. You know, without the community, we really don't have, you know, what we have, and so it's all about you. And of course, we wish you very, very Merry Christmas, a safe and happy New Year, and lots of love, and hope you get lots of, you know, things to be grateful for, you know, this year. Not so much presents and material things and physical things, but moments of joy and some beautiful memories. You know, these are the things we carry with our soul forever. And so these things of the earth will pass away, but we'll take our memories in our heart. And, you know, that's, to me, is one of the most important things. And my message for this Christmas is to be grateful, you know, give thanks, and pay it forward if you can. Like, if you're in a season of plenty, help those who may need some help. You know, if you're struggling, reach out. You know, it's caring and sharing really does help the community to grow. And so, you know, we are learning along this journey, and plenty more still to come. So we look forward to spending 2024 with you, and can't wait to see you online or at one of our events in the near future. Take care, everyone. Merry Christmas. Bye for now.
Estos años han sido de mucho aprendizaje, de mucho trabajo, de mucho esfuerzo, pero ha valido la pena. Yo me siento muy contenta, muy orgullosa, porque jamás pensé que estaría yo aprendiendo más y más, y de verdad estoy tan contenta, y de ver a mucha gente que está aprendiendo también. Pues sigamos adelante, y yo sé que vamos a lograr nuestras metas, así es que vamos por más familia. Feliz Navidad y próspero año nuevo. Adiós.
We are soon entering in year 2024, and I'm so excited what next year going to bring to us, to you, and for the company. Because the knowledge, what we gained through this year, through all the challenges what we had, it's going to give more success. And what a privilege is to work with Emerson, the highest collection, and with Roman Behar to bring this perfume for more people all around the world. It's really my pleasure. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas for all of you. I wish you're going to have good quality time with your family. And for the next year, 2024, I wish you all the prosperity, health, love, strength, personal growth, prosperity, and happy New Year, 2024.
Hello, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'm Ruta Dolbe from London. I'm wishing lots of love, happiness, wealth, prosperity, abundance to our unstoppable leader Armand Munix and Mila. Also, I wish them all the best and keep the fire burning. My Australian friends, Sharon, you're amazing, and Chris, you are doing incredible job. Also, my American and Vietnamese friends, Devin and Cam, thank you so much and welcome everyone who is new in the company. I'm in the company since 2015 and we survived challenging times. Well done everyone. And let this new year brings us happiness, prosperity and blessings to our founder, Mr. Andrej Havratov, and safe returns very soon. Lots of love. Bye. Happy New Year.
Драгоценные, вот и год промчался, вот и Новый год уже стучится в двери. И нашим Эвасентом у нас все каждым днем все лучше и лучше. Эти ароматы, они наполняют каждый дом с сегодняшнего дня. И до конца этого года у нас прекрасная возможность быть красивыми, с ароматами Эвасента. Дорогие мои, наслаждайтесь, наслаждайтесь жизнью, наслаждайтесь ароматами Эвасента. С Новым годом вас! С новым счастьем!
Hello everyone from Latvia, I'm Coinset team. Hi, wish you all the best in the next year 2024. May your Christmas and New Year be filled with cheer, overflowing love, inspiration, new beginnings, success, endless joy, and time spent with loved ones.
Buon pomeriggio a tutti, buonanotte, buongiorno perché siamo in tante parti del mondo. Io volevo partecipare anch'io a questa giornata per fare gli auguri a tutta la comunità Coinset, tutta la squadra italiana, a tutte le famiglie di questa veramente famiglia enorme che è tutta il nostro team in più di 150 paesi del mondo. Ebbene, oggi gli auguri ve li voglio fare non in giacca e cravatta, ma ve li voglio fare così come sono quotidianamente, facendovi vedere questo borgo bellissimo che è il borgo medievale di Kakuri, ma soprattutto volevo farvi vedere, dato che siamo in tema natalizio, vi voglio fare una sorpresa. In questa montagna è stata scavata appunto questa grotta molti anni fa e noi abbiamo creato un presepe. Guardate, questo è un presepe che ormai da 25 anni che è stato creato. Io sono stato uno degli autori dall'origine di questo presepe e vi voglio proprio salutare e farvi gli auguri da questo meraviglioso presepe di Kakuri. Bene, vi auguro buon Natale a tutti quanti, vi auguro un felice anno nuovo con Coinset, con l'ecosistema GFST Fintech e con tutti i nostri prodotti. Che il 2024 sia davvero l'anno della svolta per questa azienda. Vi abbraccio e vi rinnovo gli auguri dall'Italia e da Kakuri, provincia di Crotone. Ciao ragazzi, vi voglio bene.
Hello, this is Chris Craswell, Vice President and a member of the Top Leaders Council. I wish all my Coinset family around the world a very Merry Christmas. Where did this year go? It just went so fast. So enjoy and knowing the reason why we have Christmas. So enjoy that with your family and have a great and happy new year. And we will see you next year as we have 3 huge projects. 1, helping you save electricity. 2, computer game. And 3, very, very important, is your health. So you take care and we'll see you next year. Take care. Bye.
Hello, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to all of you. In this wonderful season, I would like to wish you a wealth, health, an amazing Christmas spirit. It's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful season. I have received my wonderful level scent, and I wish you all to take patience, and I believe that all of us will receive it, will be happy and cheerful. So let's be grateful for what we have and what we will succeed. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year one more time. Love you all from beautiful winter in Latvia.